सो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। मैं हूँ मांडवली किंग, आपका दोस्त मित्र भाई, जो कुछ भी आप बोल सकते हो। आपका स्वागत करता हूँ आपके अपने इस चैनल पे जिसका नाम है वाटर स्क्वाड। वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। सभी का स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पर फिर से एक बार। ये गेम साला ना मेरा ये ज्यादा खा रहा है। एक सेकेंड रीस्टार्ट मारता है गेम में फटाक से। कुछ तो सीन है ये गेम में। वैसे स्वागत है सभी का स्ट्रीम पर फिर से एक बार। पर मार्वल्स एंड मिडनाइट की स्ट्रीम हो रही है, तो मिडनाइट एंड सन्स, मार्वल्स मिडनाइट एंड सन। चंद्रचूर चंद्रचूर गाइस, जो भी स्ट्रीम पे आ रहा है सभी का स्वागत है स्ट्रीम पर फिर से एक बार। हाँ यार, चालू कर भाई। सभी का स्वागत है फिर से एक बार। तो गाइस, whoever is watching the stream, please hit the like button। पता नहीं ये गेम कैसा है, क्या है, मैंने देखा भी नहीं इतना। स्टोरी देखी है मैंने। गेम का वॉल्यूम ज़्यादा रहेगा तो बता देना। नहीं, for those who want to take in the story of the Midnight Sun and operate with impunity in combat. Enemy help ये खेलते ना नॉर्मल मोड, ये ठीक रहेगा। ट्यूटोरियल चालू रहने दो क्या? चालू रहने दो ट्यूटोरियल, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता। बाद में अगर लगा तो अपन बंद कर देंगे, इतना क्या ही है। नहीं हुआ तो डायरेक्ट गेम ही स्टक हो रहा है। वाओ, एस्केप गाइस, ज्यादा ही आवाज नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं लग रहा।
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus.
क्रॉसबोन से
Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
गाइस, वॉल्यूम ज्यादा है, रुको मैं करता हूँ। ये कट सीन होने के बाद मैं लिलिथ आई है। लिलिथ वो है क्या? वो है क्या लिलिथ? वो लूसीफर वाली? Smack. Midnight and Suns. And whoever is watching the stream, please hit the like button. As we have set a goal for, let's say, 10 likes. 6 months later, Lilith 6 months. ये सीन देखा है मैंने, मतलब थोड़ा सा कि
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air.
कौन रहेगा?
More innocent blood joining you soon.
जॉनी ब्लेज. याद आ रहा नाम से कुछ? There
Head
comes
back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
original Ghost Rider. Doesn't like you either.
It's called a sanctum, and welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Doctor Strange.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong.
पीछे तो
Hell's not
देखो.
coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Roboman, billionaire inventor, supposedly famous.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. Could at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I've got sand in my nanoparticle.
KO.
And still reigning world heavyweight champion, Iron Man. I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Interesting tactic.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this? Here we go.
KO.
That was really something.
इसका मुंह कैसे बदलेगा?
Guess we're not done yet.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that. That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
अच्छा 2 जन गए क्या उसमें?
I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened.
Let's do it.
KO.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Watch closely.
Love the effort.
They are relentless.
आज से हेल्थ कम हुई
I thought we
5.
were finished.
So, who wants to go first? Now that I have their attention, perhaps a blessing is in order. Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it. Here, take this.
My humble thanks, friend. By the will of the old gods.
Fair enough.
Prepare yourselves.
हाँ ये अरे ये बच गया है पर फिर भी
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Your efforts will never deter me. It appears they've bolstered their forces.
You should bring a couple more. You'll need them. I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
फिर भी मर रहा नहीं है भाई क्या विषय
You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well cost you your life.
This shouldn't take long.
That's the spirit.
That'll work.
KO.
Impressive.
And while you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him? Sure, why not? Getting it done any way we know how. This should be good.
कुछ नहीं है भाई मार दे भाई थोड़ा सा मार दे कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ रहा रीइंफोर्समेंट इसकी भैन की
Let's not waste any more time.
Oh, well, I think that's the last of them, which is good. I might have told Pepper I was just stepping outside the restaurant. Good call. Whatever gets the job done.
Let's try this.
KO आया भाई, ये अच्छा
I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
हो गया भाई, खत्म हो
Nothing
गया.
personal. Okay, maybe a little personal.
थोड़ा बोरिंग सा गेम लग रहा है मेरे को. उसकी स्टोरी देखने गया यार.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see, this is why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the sanctum.
Wanda.
Wanda.
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Wanda.
Whoa.
Captain Marvel.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance. Miss Maxima, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
We serve until the end.
Shall we get on with it?
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Let's give it a go.
KO 2 जन का डायरेक्ट.
That was something.
Here we go.
नहीं
That
इसकी
was really something.
डैमेज.
I'm saving my energy till we need it.
Not a problem.
अरे खत्म नहीं हुआ है.
Regroup at position Tango.
They haven't given up yet. Everything according to plan.
फोटो मोड क्या कर रहा था?
This should be good.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
स्ट्रेंज का कुछ नया है.
Let me show you the way. The light shines on the most dutiful. Follow my movement. You may wake up with a slight headache.
Let's do it.
Hey,
Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
out of cards.
Pull back and regroup.
भाई 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 करके 10 मारा उसने यहीं.
We'll have to deal with a
reinforce.
few more, I'm afraid. It will take more than that, I'm afraid.
How do these guys just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the ward's protection. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Take this! At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
Fair enough. Sure, why not?
दम नहीं हुआ रे.
So that's how that works.
Hail Hydra!
इसकी तो
Oh, sure. Pick on the smart guy. We're three of the world's strongest humans. Doesn't it seem like this should be easier?
I punched through Skrull Star Cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game, and I have a terrible suspicion as to how. A moment.
Interesting. It's about time. Which arm are you guys again? Arm D, B team, third string?
I like it when we're in control of the situation.
This won't end. This is no trifling matter.
You've had this coming.
बहुत ज़्यादा है गेम का आवाज़।
Don't make the same mistake twice.
रुको रुको, ये चिकट कट इसकी मास्टर वॉल्यूम 80 पे करता, चेंज हुआ कि नहीं? हाँ वो फिर भी आवाज ज्यादा है रे।
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
कौन आया? चाहिए इधर आ गई लिलिथ।
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons. Harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the sorcerer supreme.
Be silent.
आई चिकट कट।
Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia.
ट्रांसिया।
You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti. Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa! I'm fine.
What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
Game tip: the Abbey grounds hold many mystery. Check with Agatha in the library for clues.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
इसमें से कौन कौन क्या है पता ही नहीं है भाई।
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV.
Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Caretaker, last of the blood immortal, formed the Midnight Suns. अच्छा इसने Midnight Suns बनाया।
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat,
Chat,
Stephen?
Stephen.
No one can argue that the hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything.
एक सेकेंड ना भाई. एक सेकेंड गाइस एंड ऑल्स गाइस, लाइक करना भूलना मत. लाइक करना प्रायोरिटी होनी चाहिए. कुछ तो कट सीन है. सिलेक्ट योर बॉडी टाइप. मैं तो मेल हूँ. ये अच्छा लग रहा है, ये अच्छा लग रहा है, ये अच्छा लग रहा है. स्किन टोन ये शेड ठीक लग रहा है. आई कलर क्या रखते? हरा अच्छा लगता है. हेयर कैसा चाहिए? पोनीटे, ये ब्लेज कट नहीं, ये छा लग रहा है, ये बादशाह लग रहा है. ये स्मार्ट एक लग रहा है. शी एकदम किंग लगना होगा. किंग इसकी भैन की. अरे भैन, ये किंग लग रहा है एकदम. हेयर कलर ब्लैक ही रखते, ब्लैक ही रखते. आइस कलर फेशियल हेयर अभी मेरे को एक बात बताओ, ये किधर गया हो? ये अच्छा लग रहा है. ये अच्छा लग रहा है ना इसमें? इसमें ये अच्छा लग रहा है की.
Child of light and darkness, you who tamed the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The caller! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Mother!
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
Sarah. Where
is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
कुछ तो हगा है लोग.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
you can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere
Blade.
else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
ये बंदा मैं हूँ लगता है. द Awakening Part 1.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
कैरेक्टर है तो तगड़ा बनाया मैंने.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty.
It is empty now as well. Oh, blade है इधर. ऊपर blade है.
But now I sense I am not alone.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
अरे ये
You
vampire
and
नहीं.
Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought
अच्छा,
you
ये
noticed
vampire
since
ही है
we're
ये
having
भी.
this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You seem to know a lot about me. That still doesn't explain you. You're right, I do hunt monsters.
I do. And last I checked, vampires are monsters.
You want to take a run at me? You can try it, but I got my name for a reason. I've probably killed more vampires than you've ever seen, hero.
Such fighting spirit. No wonder Caretaker chose you.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it.
ये लोग का झगड़ा होएगा कि नहीं?
too much
मेरे को
time here
इसके साथ
already.
झगड़ा करने का है, ब्लेड के साथ.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge. Chosen one.
बादशाह दिख रहा है पर मैं दाढ़ी के हिसाब से. अरे भेड़ की आँख. मेरा किधर है भाई? बहुत गंदा ये है उसका. शी बहुत गंदा है.
Did I miss something, or did Nico?
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us.
इसका दो आँख अलग है.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know. The Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Just about to begin.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins. Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy.
It's almost impossible.
Unfortunately, time is of the essence. Otherwise, I'd gladly offer to walk you through some of them.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look...
older.
older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You
Oh
were
my missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was...
a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to
ये
restore those memories
3,500
is
का गेम
contained
है
within
यार.
my sanctum. I will simply
इसका
alert
सिर्फ
Wanda
कट
to
प्ले
prepare
सीन
the
सी
necessary
अच्छा है,
rituals.
गेम प्ले नहीं, इसीलिए फेल हो गया गेम लगता है.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
गेम कट सीन में कुछ जगह अटक रहा है.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow. And you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose.
चल रे बड़बड़ मत कर.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you. Even given the fluff. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time, a sorcerer
Strange
supreme,
थोड़ा
I
ज़्यादा
cannot
बुड्ढा लग
foresee how
रहा
the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Can you appreciate which stand Lilith? What's so important about Sanctum? Attitude
Your
नहीं.
sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed, the Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials, that issue with the zoning commission. But this time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
ना घटिया गेम प्ले भाई.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Ileana.
Any more questions?
Any more questions? Take second. No more questions, Ileana. Thank you. Love
I don't
you.
care what Strange says. I'm only going to the sanctum to get Wanda's backup.
What? You've never seen Portal before?
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched? General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
ये इसकी
You think
गर्लफ्रेंड
this
थे.
is crazy? Wait
Manhattan.
until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
पहुंच गए बाबा, अपने रेल में आ गए. करने का भेंडी मारा मारी ही है, फालतू का टाइम पास है. गेम लैग होता है.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer dedicated, not your average Hydra goon.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Defeat all enemies to complete the...
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Never seen that before.
This won't end well.
Playtime's over.
That's the spirit.
We will never forsake her.
आइची कट कट मार देगा इसको तो.
I'll head.
Did someone feel a breeze?
Awaiting reinforcements.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Let's do this.
Prepare. This should aid me in my fight.
Should get the blood pumping.
Heroic move है.
Surprised they all still have their heads.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
Forever in service. That's not supposed to hurt.
I've been waiting.
इसकी भैड़ की.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... And I won't be doing that. You've done me a great favor.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
How invigorating.
Level up हो गया, level up.
You asked.
Regroup at position Tango, as ordered.
Payback's gonna be fun. Running on fumes here.
Give hero cards in your hand +5 until played or days.
A moment. The light shines on the most dutiful.
here!
Interesting tactic.
Requesting medevac!
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
You're mine!
आईचा घोर है ब्लीड हो रहा ब्लीड डिफीट ऑल एनिमीज डिफीट कर दिया ना ब्रो
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
कौन आया ये अभी
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
बोलो मत अंधेरा हो रहा है
Oh god.
लिलित आई
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Or not. We do not fear your magic, little wizard. We have answered the Mother's call. We are venom to all who oppose her. And you are lunch.
Venom. We are Venom and you are lunch. Defeat fallen Venom to complete the...
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
दोनों खत्म एक
You were
ही
too weak for this fight.
Time's up for these jumps. No half. Even the best can get better.
लेवल अप हो गया मेरा, इसका भी लेवल अप हो गया.
Look how fragile you are.
Fragile.
You wait here.
It has me tied up here. Like being hit by the B train or the Hulk.
लीड हो रहा है.
This house belongs to Mother now. As you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails. Then, slowly sink your delicious brains.
Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Draw the line.
Let me show you the way.
Just what this battle requires. The will of the old gods.
पाँच का डैमेज दिए. कट रे. लेवल अप हो गया भाई.
Transcendent.
ये अच्छा डैमेज था जरा.
Soon we eat.
इसको ईट. भाई भाई भाई.
Banish you to the void.
Pain is angering.
ब्लीड हो रहा है.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
to make things interesting. Here it comes.
Fragile, but not as fragile as you.
Get ready. Get some. It's on.
No time to lick our wounds. I can still smell your every move.
ओ नहीं हुआ है अभी भी.
They're mine.
We will make you pay for that. Away with you.
भाई 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 डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज खत्म क्या? 8 का डैमेज खाया है.
They haven't given up yet.
कंप्लीट हो गया भाई.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy What?
Hey,
ये
big guy!
स्पाइडी है. स्पाइडी.
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
कड़क है भाई. Every hero has a legendary Midnight Sun ability and Midnight Sun suit that can be gained if the hunter is at maximum friendship with that hero. Okay. Okay. Guys, whoever is watching the stream, please hit the like button. We are very close to 5 likes. 5 likes. Yes. You heard it right. 5 likes. The game is loading. Okay, so YouTube is not recommending my game. No worries, it will recommend soon, sooner or later.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Than the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk
Sanctum
more
uska hai
later.
na?
Get some rest.
Get some rest, baby boy. Talk to Tony.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker.
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
Sorry.
Yes.
You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago.
What's up? Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time.
Tony
Given
New
you were
York
wearing, what,
मध्ये
70, 80 pounds of
असे
chainmail?
Tony माझ्या बरोबर
On the
आहे
stark scale of reckless yet daring
बाप रे
heroics,
आया
I give
क्या
it a
तू
solid 6 out of 10.
लाइक
Don't
कर
worry,
चल
you'll
लाइक
get
कर
there.
वीडियो
With a little
को
help.
रीच नहीं मिल रहा है जल्दी लाइक कर On the stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you will get there. Get where? Thanks. Think you could have done better.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem. Already got a few ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the
Reach
hallways
मिलेगा
around here
reach
alone.
मिलेगा वीडियो पे reach मिलेगा
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad.
ऐसे मैं किसी को
Functional.
लाइक नहीं करता.
Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection.
तेरे लिए भाई मार्वल का गेम खेलता है मैं आजकल
Full
और तू
transparency,
आता
Hunter.
नहीं है
There's another
भाई.
reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a
Tony
nice little
Stark है.
housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that
ये
wasn't read
सबटाइटल
in
हटाने को याद
your
रखो.
quill.
Stopped here before while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. We all said to write you a lovely welcome note, but I am fairly certain that wasn't reading in your.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul.
I leave you to
May
it.
your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
एक सेकेंड ना गाइस. नहीं ला मेरा ये बंद ही हो रहा है. You can't keep doing this when someone new joins Super League. फ्रेंडशिप लेवल देखो. फ्रेंडशिप लेवल मेरा इधर दो के ऊपर. इन्वेंटरी में कुछ है. रिसोर्स पहला सबटाइटल हटाओ क्या. सबटाइटल टाइम की माँ की आग बे. क्या बोलूं. ध्यान दे मत भूल जा. सबका वही विषय. अच्छा ये नहीं कर सकते अपन. लो
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
अभी मेरा एथेटिक. ये अच्छा लग रहा है. ये अच्छा लग रहा है. कौन सा अच्छा लग रहा है. ब्लैक नहीं यार ये गंदा लग रहा है. ये भी गंदा लग रहा है. ये थोड़ा गे लग रहा है रे ये कैरेक्टर थोड़ा. ये आईलाइनर वगैरह है. वाह वाह, क्या ही दिख रहा है वो। क्या ही दिखता रहा। भाई ये सब क्या है? इसीलिए गेम गया रद्दी के भाव में, इसीलिए गया है गेम। ये क्या गेम है क्या भाई? नहीं, इधर है जर्नल पेज। And Sarah wants me to practice a letter.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so happy then.
गेम प्ले है तो थोड़ा सा टट्टी भाई, पर इसके कट सीन अच्छे हैं। क्या ही दिखाई दे रहा था रे?
They are everywhere. We must fall back. To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book?
आगाता।
No! Hold the line! I can stop her. Only I can stop her.
Child.
क्या ये?
Charlie! I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
स्टोरी तो है अच्छी, मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है।
I never could.
स्टोरी है अच्छी कंपेयर के. Go to the fort.
Charlie was restless all
The
night.
new
Should
post
have known
was
something was
added.
wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the
Swooping Spider-Man and his amazing friend Unleash Monster. Can I comment? No, I can't comment. Swooping in the last second of the say Carnival sled monsters New York save just gonna stay. Push कट रहे. मैसेज तो कुछ टाइमलाइन है.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
और बता एकदम बढ़िया रे. चार्ली इसका कुत्ते का नाम है.
Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short...
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
Do I look like a Tony?
Not that it makes any difference to me, but...
Heard about what happened in New York, Hunter. I'm sure whatever Tony's...
सोता कब है पे? 8 घंटे नींद होती है? नहीं होती. क्या कर सकता है ये वाला? तो छोड़ नहीं सकते रे ये चीज. मतलब छोड़ने का मन नहीं होता बाद में. वो 2-3 महीना छोड़ा भी ना तो भी 3 महीने बाद वापस करने का ही होता.
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
इसमें से कुछ
I think we're good.
कुछ तो forge होके बाहर आएगा.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire.
और तू बता कैसे चल रहा है? Office
now it all
वगैरह.
makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric
So guys,
terror
whoever
of
is
the
watching the
situation,
stream, please
I
hit
found
the
this
like
thing
button.
actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
कुछ तो मेरे लिए बना
Your
है.
armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
पड़क रे बादशाह दिख रहा है मैं.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
Stylish?
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to
बढ़िया
look
ही
upon
चल रहा है
you.
पर काम
Simply see the
बढ़ गया
universe's
है.
utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter.
सब बढ़ेगा अभी.
However,
रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी
in addition
बढ़ेगी.
to being
शादी
Earth's
होने के बाद
sorcerer
लफड़ा होएगा.
supreme,
लफड़ा होने के बाद
I am also your doctor.
सब कुछ होएगा.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I
Tony के ऊपर
originally
कूच खाता रही है.
intended. After your violent encounter with Venom,
Tony उसको पीड़ता
my
भी
oath
है
to
साला.
Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I am honestly more worried.
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some...
Grogginess, a tinge of Nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know. If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell me. Particularly if you develop a craving for brains. I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
अभी 9 बजे सांगली जाना है, वहाँ का काम करके 3 बजे कागल जाना है। घर आने के लिए 7-8 बजने वाला है। बाप रे, इतना जल्दी क्यों उठा है? Well, all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the scared geometry of the AC universe here. I was never any good at it.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor.
You're not
alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have.
Wanda का replacement है मैं.
My wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
In New York, you said the wards have never been broken. Remind me again.
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps it was arrogance on my part, but Lilith is among the more cunning enemies we've ever faced.
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms,
Eddie Brock आया था.
Venom is an alien
Spider-Man
species
आया था.
living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
ये क्या है? ग्लॉस क्या है? ग्लॉस
Curious. What is this?
A wooden chest with brass hardware in glass vital.
That is something.
मतलब तेरा कैरेक्टर ये कौन है? तेरा कैरेक्टर हंटर दिया है उसको रोल तो उसको हंटर का दिया है.
Interesting.
पर वो विषय क्या है उसका पता है क्या?
Intriguing.
कि उसको बचाने गया है वांडा और न्यूयॉर्क सिटी को. उसमें अभी एक वेनम नहीं, ये जो हंटर है ना उसकी माँ आई है. उसकी माँ आई है या कौन है क्या मालूम.
Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict,
ये
boss?
टोनी है, टोनी स्टार्क.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300
और इसको वही
years before
बचाने
we
गया है.
located from your
सुपरस्टार
eternal
है और
rest?
वो भी
I'm betting
एवेंजर्स
you
के
have
साथ
questions,
लड़ेगा
so ask away,
उसमें.
Hunter.
वही है मतलब. What's so special about this news? So you doesn't seem to like. What exactly is this room again? You say anything strange about?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
ये तैयारी कर
Was
रहा है
it
क्या?
suspiciously
हाँ ये
elusive?
तैयारी कर रहा है.
Even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry.
और 15 मिनट स्ट्रीम करूंगा बाद
Probably
में
some kind
बंद
of shape-shifting
भाई.
monster knowing this place.
गाली पड़ता है घर पे. You doesn't seem to like.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I don't know what happens. And in RDJ डॉक्टर डोमन मालूम है. देखा मैंने.
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
देखा मैंने
Well,
पर
just your
बहुत
typical
बुढ़ा लग
American
रहा है
boy.
बहुत बुढ़ा लग
Pops
रहा
was a
है
founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart.
ना गेम प्ले इतना
So I
घटिया
did
है
what
ना
anybody
इसके
in that
कट
situation
सीन
would
के
do.
सामने.
I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime. घर वालों की बात ही मत कर. That's a lot to deal with. Well, I guess it all worked out. A bit full of yourself.
You seem well adjusted enough, considering.
Exactly. Which means there's hope for you yet. I find these apocalypse scenarios will save you tons of therapy.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
हाँ बुढ़ा हो गया बहुत बुढ़ा. उसका बात ही करते रहते रहे लो.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom.
Ping Fang Foon मतलब वो
Thankfully,
है.
with a little help from Dr.
वो
Spooky and our
Dragon
haunted
Dragon
oven
पिछले
over here,
game में
I
का.
think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No. Nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Got more coil for me? No problem. What do you think?
कौन सा लूँ? 1 2 3 1 2 3 कौन सा? 1 2 3 1 2 3 जल्दी बोलो. एक दो तीन एक दो तीन एक दो तीन जल्दी जल्दी. 1
If
2
this thing
3
behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
guys. 1 2 3 कौन सा? जल्दी बोलो. बोले भी जल्दी. जल्दी. 1 2 3 नताशा किधर है? कौन सी वाली भाई? आइचा का तीनों खोलने का था. लेफ्ट शिफ्ट हीरो डेक.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
सब खुलने का है. सेकेंड वाले को अपग्रेड करता है. चल तू बोला था.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Ah, Hunter. Word?
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
डेडपुल देखना था है आगे है डेडपुल भी है.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How did you become a Dhampir?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Half vampire.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Movie की बात कर रहा हूँ.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop.
Movie
Not
वो
until I met
wolverine और
Caretaker.
डेडपुल वाला.
And then?
बोर movie है मैंने.
She gave me a reason to stop.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
ऐसी होता है ये
She
गेम
said she
खेलने
thought
लग गया ना
I'd
तो
be
मेरे को
able to kill
टाइम ही
more
नहीं दिख रहा है.
vampires if I was acting on more than just
अच्छा गेम
instinct.
रहता है ये सब.
But I know it was more than that.
स्टोरी मोड वगैरह.
She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey.
भाई
Something I'd
साहब
never
नाम
known.
को भी
Must have read
प्राइवेट
half the
कर
books in the
रखा है.
library by the time I headed out.
हाँ मतलब.
So when she reached out and asked
अभी
me to
तक
be
उसका
part of this
friend नहीं
weird
हुआ है
little
ना वो.
club, of course I showed up.
हो जाएगा तभी.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
I am ready to train.
Finally. Let's do this. All right, then. Hunter.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
There has to be way inside.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. My time as a pilot taught me, as in Hydra. Steve's...
होता Steve always said that they aren't much for talking, but then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Well, if there is any time to
सब
put your powers of
खेलने को
persuasion
मिल
to
रहा है।
work, now is the time, Captain.
नहीं रे लकी, ये
Trust me,
मेरा नींद
Hunter, I'm
खराब
looking
करके मैं
forward
खेल
to
रहा
it.
है।
Hydra's been a thorn in me and Steve's asses for... Well,
What's up?
Carol.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Hey. See you around.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma...
Ow.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
if the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then,
Carol
right?
से अच्छी वो
I'd
दिखती
do it
है
myself, but we seem to be having a little
Wanda.
IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind
भाई
through that
पिछले
data
गेम में
like
तू
chump.
Hellbender को
What
देखता
exactly
ना
is a Central? CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody
पिछला वाला
lately,
Guardians
ever
of the
since,
Galaxy
you
था
know,
इससे
the
कड़क graphics
problem,
था
the big old green
I
guy.
heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Oh, hey. Come on. Happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part
मैं
of town.
कभी
My
से
favorite
सोच रहा
kind.
हूँ
Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
Aw,
पीसी
see
के
that?
बारे में
Teamwork goosebumps.
सोचने का नहीं ज्यादा, ले लेने का। सोचा तो कुछ नहीं होएगा।
Find me when you're ready.
सोचा तो वेस्ट होता है टाइम भाई। टाइम सोचने में गला नहीं खाए। वो मन में
Multi-million
आया
dollar
होगा।
piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
The two of us on the mean streets of New York? Evildoers beware.
Excited for another mission? I'm excited. I'm probably not even going.
कुछ तो कीज लगता है। ये कौन सी की है पता नहीं।
Fascinating.
अच्छा इधर टाइम वेस्ट कर सकते हैं अपन।
I needed that.
I might have heard Blade take off last night, but you know what? Who cares? That's what he does.
हाँ पता है, ज़्यादा सोचने में पर ज़्यादा टाइम घूमने में ही है।
Blade ventured into the city last night, but not by my hand.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased.
बड़ा बड़ा मत कर रहे बुढ़िया। बाप दिख रहा है।
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, brooding personality.
ये बंदी को देख, ये बंदी भी कड़क है भाई।
This area. Don't worry. This is a different portal to a different location.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Occasionally. Good for a late night.
कितना गंदा गेम प्ले है ना इसका। इससे गंदा अभी चालू होएगा गेम प्ले। ठीक है कोई नहीं। लहरा तो लहरा जिंदगी का परचम। स्पाइडी कड़क दिखता है यार।
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps a more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Smartest fanatic in the
Hydra's
room.
resident mad
It's
scientist.
a small room.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Gonna need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
कितना अभी देखा कितना गंदा है गेम प्ले, इतना कड़क ग्राफिक्स पर गेम प्ले मुंहफड़ गंदा है भाई.
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
देखा ये क्या चल रहा है. कुछ भी कैरल यहाँ क्यों है उसके लिए तो सब
Hail that!
Should get the blood pumping.
Is that all?
कैरल
I am impressed.
Not a problem.
You have earned this. Weak, even for Hydra.
बघितलं किती बेकार गेम प्ले भाई.
Hydra Immortalis!
They must really want to piss me off.
You just made a big mistake.
They've got friends.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Send reinforcements!
The light will heal you.
टट्टी है, बहुत ज़्यादा ही टट्टी है भाई।
That should help.
मेरे को खुद को नहीं समझता है क्या किम का क्या विषय।
Had your chance to escape. You are lucky to still be breathing.
About time.
टट्टी गेम एकदम।
Behold the light's gift. Oh,
लेवल अप हो गया मेरा।
Never surrender!
तीनों इसको ही मार रहे क्या? चारों?
Deja vu.
Try harder next time.
Reinforcements. Good.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys. Take this.
But scene है तो अच्छा।
There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you.
Playtime's over.
लेवल अप इसका भी है।
Can get better. Let's do this.
was something.
Hello, Spidey.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
कौन सा गेम है? मिडनाइट एंड सन्स। इसकी मर गया भाई। आई सी।
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
इसका कट सीन ही अच्छा है गाइस। whoever is watching this scene, please hit the like button। बहुत टट्टी है पर इसका कट सीन अच्छा है।
The perfect
स्टोरी लाइन अच्छा है।
opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Watch out!
Get her!
नल्ला स्पाइडी। नल्ले स्पाइडी।
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Maybe you should teach me that one.
स्पाइडी सर कहा?
Enemy is mobile.
Recover the artifact. भाई 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 मार देगा इससे तो।
You're wasting your energy.
पेड गेम है, पेड गेम था।
Regroup and await reinforcements.
A hero is dashed and unable to act. The other heroes must take a number of actions before the dashed effect wears off. If the number of actions remaining are displayed on the dashed hero.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Tracking movement.
एकदम टट्टी गेम है रे, सच्ची में टट्टी गेम। क्या करने का नहीं समझा मेरे को, क्या करने का इसमें।
We serve until the end.
और मारा तो खत्म है ये
Can't
भाई।
tell if they're brave or just stupid.
मंडोली चल बाय। यस मैं भी निकल रहा हूँ।
Take advantage while they focus on me.
चल बाय। यस यस बाय।
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
We are immovable.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonance sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
अरे नहीं रे, स्टार्ट एनकाउंटर। हाँ मेरे को समझा ही नहीं है क्या सीन करने के। डैश्ड वाला क्या विषय है? कैसे करने का डैश्ड वाला? मिल गया। Innovative taunt to corrupted.
Hail that!
नहीं समझा मेरे को डैश्ड वाला विषय.
Damn if I don't hate fanatics.
You're wasting your energy.
Their persistence is irritating.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Not a problem. Let's do it. Well, that's exciting.
Get ready. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
डैस्ट का क्या विषय है?
That's still not gonna be enough.
KO.
Our friend is down. More of them are joining the fight.
I stand with the mother.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Got it. Stop the truck.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Did you miss me?
The light is on our side. Appreciate it.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
For the mother!
They're hoping to wear me down.
शील्ड गया चिकट कट रहे काफी लो कर दिया है बे
Get my head on straight.
No one will touch you.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce. I've got a pair of stormtroopers.
I think you got him.
Watch and... Watch this.
Never surrender!
That's not supposed to hurt.
भाई 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 मेरे को मारो मत रे.
I'm a little woozy.
Reinforcement और आया क्या?
We are immovable.
I'm used to being outnumbered. Exactly what I needed.
There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
What?
Interesting.
ही मेला तो संपलो है विषय. नहीं के हो गए.
Luckily, I'm a glutton for punishment.
Time for the real thing. On Beta, moving into position.
We're on top of it.
Ready up.
Bro, we are about to have Marvel season in Fortnite. Bro is playing this. Arre, no worries, bro. Just trying new games, brother.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
Marvel season in Fortnite. Actually announced 3 days ago. No worries, brother. If possible, we will play that as well. And tomorrow is...
Time's up, these chumps.
I will not fall again. The light will carry you onward.
Arigato.
एक को भी मारा तो भी बहुत बड़ी बात है इसमें। फिलहाल 0 मूव्स थे अपने। निकी पूल।
I think they like me.
Me too. Bleed हो रहा है, पूरा फट रहा है।
You can all join Lilith together.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Draw card until you have.
It's about time.
साला मेरे पे ही एक्शन करके मेरे को ही गोली मार। इसकी तो बहुत ब्लीड हो रहा है।
Uncharacteristically hamstrung at the moment.
You had your chance to escape.
Never seen that before. Playtime's over.
खत्म ना अभी बचा ही कितना है कार्ड।
Take this.
That's one hell of a
मेरे को
move.
लगा हर रहा है कि क्या ये लाइन.
We've done it!
Okay, the game is over now.
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols from the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Victory आया, victory. गामा कॉइल मिला और आर्टिफैक्ट मिला. गामा कॉइल से अपग्रेड कर सकता है अपना अपग्रेड.
Nice job out there, kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I'm a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of...
एक सेकेंड ना गाइस. ये भी बंद करने वाला है अभी मैं. Guys, whoever is watching the stream, please hit the
Who
like
made
button.
this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play. Is
Only
how we
one
ended
like
up
is
with
remaining.
Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest.
Another time.
Another time.
निको को पसंद है लगता है मैं.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Open the strategy. Then select the Super League button to change. निको आई निको. हम मचाएंगे अपन.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff.
गाइस इसका स्टोरी लाइन अच्छा है
Room.
कंपेयर किया तो.
Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapon stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a midnight sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
ये कुछ तो है रे। गाइस अभी के लिए इधर ही गेम स्टॉप करते हैं। नीको को अपन मिलेंगे बाद में, ठीक है। चलो चलो बाय बाय, अभी के लिए मिलता हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच आने के लिए, लव यू ऑल। लाइक करते रहना, एक ही लाइक बजाय 5 लाइक के लिए से, जिस किसी ने भी लाइक किया रहेगा। थैंक यू सो मच, बाय बाय, लव यू, गुड नाइट। चलो चलो।